Hi, I'm Mike Olson, and I'll be working with the Alpha FXM HP UPS, and I'm going to show you how to configure the dry contact relays. So as we look at the dry contact relays, they're laid out like this by default. C1 is on battery, C2 and 3 are low bat plus no line, C4 is the timing relay, C5 is alarm, and C6 is the 48 volt DC output. You can change the programming on these first 5 relays. The unique thing about the HP is that you can have multiple triggers point to those relays. You can also write your own equations to drive those relays as you like. Now, when you're programming these relays, there's 3 things you need to keep in mind. First step is remember to unprogram the relay for what it's currently programmed for, reprogram the relay for whatever it is you want to trigger it with, could be multiple items, and 3, remember to rename the relay something that makes sense to you. And again, you can do these in any order. So let's actually do it. Let's change the programming on relay C4. So to get to the relays, quickest way is right here through this shortcut. This actually takes us to the status page of the UPS, and we're going to scroll down to the bottom to the relay section. As we look down here, we can see timing relay 1, output relay C4. So it's really C4 relay, but it's currently programmed for timing relay 1. As we look at it here, the count, that tells us how many things are currently possible to drive that relay, to trigger the relay. So click Go To. There we go. And here's information about that relay in this section. And over here is driven by, tells us what it's currently being driven by. So right now, since we're on this page, let's change the name. That's right here. Okay. And I'm going to reprogram this relay to be triggered by an alarm called close to inverter shutdown. So I'm going to change the name. So close to inverter and then shut down like that. And then click save. So now we've changed the name. So that's one of the 3 steps. Now we need to unprogram it. And we're going to do that right here because it's already set up. Click Go To. Okay, that takes us to the load shedding relays because that's what that's called. The timer relays are called load shedding relays. Timer relay 1 happens to point to C4. Okay, and under configuration right here, we can see under relay that it's set to go here. Output relay C4, and you can see it already grabbed the new name we gave it. Click Edit. Now to unprogram a relay, we select these 3 dashes. This is the null symbol, essentially. So we're going to tell it that we don't want it to go anywhere on here. So select that, click Save. We've now unprogrammed the relay. So 2 steps are done. We've renamed it, and we've unprogrammed it. So now nothing is going to drive C4, so we need to tell something to go and drive that relay. So now let's go over here to Alarms. We'll click that. Go to All Alarms. And there's a long list, about 60 or so alarms. We want to do close to inverter shutdown. So I can just type in the search here, close, and it will automatically come up with a keyword search for me. And it's right at the top, close to inverter shutdown. Click Go To. There we go. And here's the actual alarm for that. And then second from the bottom, here's the relay. You can see it's currently not pointing to any relay. So let's point it to C4. Click Edit. Now we're going to select the UPS and work our way down into the list until we find C4 right at the top. Select it and click Save. Okay. So now we can see it's set here for C4, and we can double check our work by going over here again, checking status, scrolling down. Here we can see the new name, close to inverter shutdown, relay C4. We've got 1 item triggering it, and if we want to verify, go ahead and click Go To. And here it is, close to inverter shutdown. Just like that, we've reprogrammed the relay. So remember, unprogram, reprogram, rename. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my other UPS short takes videos.